legit. Anything you want.
MasterCard and Visa need Ripple more than ever before. Here is why global commerce grows every day, and it seems that the modern-day payment providers aren't keeping up and handling global transactions that occur daily. Last month, Visa had an outage after there was a hardware failure leaving its users all over Europe unable to perform transactions using their card, although Visa restored its usual services and apologized for what happened. The financial service company stated that the outage wasn't because of any unauthorized access or a cyber attack. On the other side, it is worth noting that lots of Visa users complained that their funds vanished from their accounts as a result of the outage. Visa stated that the outage was as a result of hardware failure, but it seems it is a software issue and that these modern-day payment providers aren't scalable enough for global commerce. Subsequently, MasterCard also had an outage this month from July 12 to July 16, and during that time, lots of MasterCard users were unable to transact with their card due to the outage. During that time, international banks were hindered from doing their daily tasks before the glitch was solved. The Tesco Bank Help Center said this on their Twitter page during the time of the glitch. Due to ongoing MasterCard service disruption, customers are currently experiencing issues using MasterCard credit cards. Please use an alternative method of payment until the issue is resolved. We're investigating this matter and apologized for any inconvenience caused. Other international banks tweeted similar messages too, and as you can understand, most customers were furious about the outage. Additionally, Lloyds Bank, which is powered by MasterCard, had outage issues concerning transactions on July 20. His occurred after MasterCard had a problem itself and posted it had resolved the issue. But still, Lloyds Bank had problems with transactions despite MasterCard's somewhat solution to the outage issues. With all these issues, we can see the shortcomings of the modern-day payment providers. One question that comes to the mind is, can these modern payment providers process high-volume global payments without glitches? It is safe to say that global commerce is advancing at a breakneck rate and these providers aren't that scalable. It's astonishing that Visa had outage issues and so MasterCard too. Seems like we are seeing a trend of these modern-day providers not being able to keep up with the ever-changing global commerce since they simply can't keep up. Nevertheless, Visa can perform 24,000 transactions per second, but the applicable can perform 30,000 to 50,000 operations per second. It is necessary to know that the world average of cash usage is at 75%, and this means that modern-day payment providers need to be faster and use better technologies. Apple technology offers more speed and reliability. The blockchain technology, Apple, is seen as the future of global money transfer and it has been designed to process the transfer of funds. Ripple is now used by more than 100 banks and credit companies across the world today. With Apple, it is more than possible to perform cross-border payments without restrictions or glitches. So, it won't be wrong to say that both MasterCard and Visa will need Apple XRP technology if they wish to cope their global payments efficiently and scale their volumes at the very best level possible.
Ripple, XRP, versus Stellar, XLM, and Litecoin, LTC. If Ripple, XRP, is the Clark Kent, the fictional identity of Superman, of cryptocurrencies, Stellar Lumen, XLM, is its antagonist, Lex Luthor, with XLM claiming that Ripple is still hanging on to approximately 60% of the initially issued XRP tokens. If you take a look at Ripple, XRP, and come to the conclusion that it is similar to Stellar Lumen's XLM, you would be right. The same person, Jed McCaleb, found both virtual currencies, and appear to be somewhat similar regarding technical functionalities and specifications. Both function with the aim of providing payment processing solutions with traditional assets. Ripple versus Stellar. But if you take a closer look at them, you will find out that the two cryptocurrencies are more different than similar. Stellar Lumen is an open-source virtual currency that aims to provide a platform for making settlements via blockchain technology utilizing the Federated Byzantine Agreement algorithm or FBA that allows it to clock transaction speeds of up to 1000 TX/s. On the other hand, Ripple differs slightly with Stellar as its platform is not open-sourced while it uses a different approach to reach consensus. Ripple uses the Ripple Protocol Consensus Algorithm or RPCA as its proof of correctness mechanism. The RPCA algorithm can clock transaction speeds of up to 1500 TX/s, flooring down Stellar easily. From the look of things, it seems that whoever onboards the largest and most sought-after brand has the edge over the other. If this statement is anything to go by, Ripple takes the leading position very early. It is true that both virtual currencies aim to assist banks and financial institutions make international transactions. Although sharing a common goal, the two have different target clients. Ripple, XRP, targets multinational payment providers as well as banks that are international. As a result, Ripple has sought and signed partnerships with several financial institutions in Japan and international money transfer providers like MoneyGram, Western Union, and Fleetcor. XLM's primary target is the emerging markets wanting to facilitate international money transfer mostly for the unbanked, IBM being one of their main partners. IBM facilitates their project in some countries in the Oceania region. I believe Ripple, XRP, has managed to bug the support of its community and is more likely to perform better in the long run compared to Stellar Lumen, XLM. Ripple versus Litecoin, LTC. The two digital coins are fierce competitors with Litecoin coming at 5th position in the market while Ripple is number 3. Some people are of the opinion that Ripple, which is nearly 1 year old, is the currency which is going to dominate cross-border transactions due to its tools' efficiency and proficiency. Others claim Litecoin is better than Ripple as it is not only centered on a particular purpose, rather it can be used for paying various day-to-day goods and services. All three cryptos, Ripple, Stellar and Litecoin, possess the potential of breaking into the mainstream ones. Each of the currency has a passionate leader behind it. Ripple holds Brad Garlinghouse, Stellar Jed McCaleb, and Charlie Lee leads Litecoin. All three are charismatic leaders. But, going by the partnerships, demand, and market figures, it looks Ripple takes the day as things stand right now. No one should be surprised to see Ripple, XRP, succeeding in mass adoption ahead of the competition. Ripple, XRP, is 81% cheaper than your bank as BBVA Bank comes on board. When it comes to banking, consumers do not look at how prestigious the institution is. They first analyze the cost of transaction before anything else. With the increased penetration of blockchain technology into the banking sector, the cost issue has become the center stage, and that's where Ripple, XRP, is beating other players hands down. Banks have been used for decades as the only means of sending money abroad, and due to lack of competition, the consumer has been subjected to myriad of hidden costs, making the entire process out of reach for the ordinary customer. These costs are about to come down drastically thanks to Ripple Digital Coin, XRP. The transaction fee, speed, dependability and traceability are some of the traits that have excited BBVA, and this could mean a lot to XRP. It opens new markers in the Spanish market where BBVA Compass Banking is a major player. The coin will ride on bank's network to spread its wing beyond Spain into the Latin America, Mexico and the larger European community. Ripple XRP popularity in the market. Banks are known to inflate transaction costs to cover for their operations and make profits that go to stake and shareholders. If you have been using banking services and cryptos and fiat, you will realize digital coins are a better deal. Ripple XRP leads the pack. The platform has more benefits than your local bank. The head of digital transformation at BBVA Investment Banking Unit, Alicia Purchasa says, Ripple costs 81% less than the correspondent banking network used for decades to send global payments. However, with Ripple, companies can track their payments. What makes Ripple popular in the crypto versus its business model and how it tries to keep transactions costs the bare minimum. Unlike the current banking systems where it has never been possible to track your funds, Ripple transparency and traceability is what the modern consumers is looking at, which has led to shorter queues in banking halls and at ATMs. Ripple has been in the forefront to bring on board financial institutions of repute and help them make cross-border money transfer easy, secure, transparent, traceable and above all, affordable. However, there has been a lot of resistance from select governments that are not yet ready for disruptive technologies. BBVA Ripple, XRP, experiment a success. BBVA, a Spanish respected banking outfit, has confirmed that their experiment with Ripple has been very positive. A statement from the bank says, BBVA is interested in innovation in cross-border payments, especially given our footprint in Europe, Mexico, USA and LATAM. BBVA is an active participant in several initiatives in cross-border payments, and other areas where blockchain could be applicable, and in the context did a project with Ripple last year in order to glean learning on the efficacy of cross-border payments in various contexts using money, not cryptocurrency. We also have carried a series of tests with blockchain consortia or 3. Hyperledger and Ethereum Enterprise Alliance in order to get insights into the use of blockchain in the financial blockchain sector. The success of the trials comes after Fleetcor, MoneyGram and Western Union have integrated and used the xRapid software successfully. This has reduced the cost international money transfers drastically, cut down the time it takes from sender to recipient from 4 days to a few minutes, if not seconds. The Ripple BBVA collaboration will benefit both parties and the end consumer as well. Already BBVA is offering Ripple, XRP, services to select consumer to get a feel of it, and it has proved a reliable and cheaper way to pay international suppliers. To sum it up, Purchasa added, it is not just the real-time transfer that's important here but the information we can send with the payment. It is very relevant for our clients because they could begin streamlining their reconciliation system.